Yeah, everyone, this is Well Said. Yep, our season has just finished, and yeah, we missed out on the Champions League. Thank you very much. Partly because Swansea failed to do us a favour and draw 1-1, and the other factor was our game was called off because of an alleged bomb threat at Old Trafford. Yeah, because of an alleged bomb threat at Old Trafford. Just got a Facebook notification, and well, it turns out the bomb threat was actually real. Yeah, it was actually real. The bomb threat was actually real because we just got word that the Stretford End and the Sir Alex Ferguson stand, both west and east stands, were evacuated. So the rest, which was the Sir Bobby Charlton stand and the east stand, told to remain in their seats because nothing's been affecting them there. Then we got told the game has been abandoned off. I was thinking, okay, what is happening? Has something happened? And then I just turned out there was maybe a bomb threat in one of the toilets in the north-west quadrant of the stand. I'm just like, fucking hell, what's going to happen now? What the fuck is actually going to happen now? But I realised it wasn't just one bomb. It was two fucking bombs. Pipes and wires. Stan Collie Boys just put it out on Twitter, and I'm just thinking, if now we just need to wait. Now we need to watch the Swansea City versus Manchester City game to make sure that if Swansea win, then we could have a chance if we beat Bournemouth, if it gets rescheduled. That City led. There's Swansea drew, and weren't able to get into another attack. And that was that. Thank you very much, Swansea. You cost us a place in the Champions League. I mean, good effort, but I don't know. Which proves that City have been shut away from home, but it much more proves that even though if we would to, had we not lost at Upton Park earlier on this week. Just try a draw at least. Just try a draw at least. A draw would have done us well, and we would have got one in. Could have been today, maybe another days later on in the next couple of weeks because it's only going to be up to a couple of weeks for the rescheduled fixture. But if we were to draw at Upton Park and we win our game at Bournemouth, then we could be back in the Champions League. But no, we lose 3-2 at Upton Park. Our game's been abandoned. They drew at Swansea, and now we're not out of the Champions League. This proves this season has been absolutely shit from top to bottom. I mean, I will do a 60-second review. In fact, you know what? I'll try and do it right now. So, the season started off by biting Memphis, which we all thought was going to be a good player in the future. Didn't turn out to be that well. Then we started to think, come on, are we going to get by any more players? Because we're just trying to make sure that we serve our squad. We did, by right back in Darmian. Good to start off with, faded a little bit. Then we buy two good midfielders, ruined in the season. Schneiderlin, who's upcoming midfielder from Southampton, ruined by LVG. Then we were hit by a bombard of what could be an absolutely fantastic midfielder in Schweinsteiger. LVG ruined him as well. The very same man turned Schweinsteiger into the very man he was last year or the year before, or you know what I'm saying. But then we started the season well, if not attackless, because in our first game we won 1-0 against Tottenham Hotspur at Old Trafford via an own goal. Then we win against Aston Villa. We found out it was not really a big deal against them, and Anyan's goal. Then we drew with Newcastle. That's when our form was starting to drop off. Drew with Newcastle, and then we lose 2-1 at Swansea coming to August. Then we buy Anthony Martial, who we thought we had no idea who was going to be, but then elation when he scored in front of the Stretford End against our very rivals, that is Liverpool, in September. Then Luke Shaw got injured in the Champions League. Sorry. Luke Shaw got into the Champions League. Now form really started to dip. Despite scoring some goals, we couldn't really get any more goals in. Then in December, we really declined. Our loss against Wolfsburg kicked us out of the Champions League. Then 3 straight league losses against Bournemouth, Norwich and Stoke City respectively around Christmas time, then a draw against Chelsea suggests we're a little bit lucky. I don't know. Going into January, we start off okay, got a win against Swansea finally. Then we got a win against Sheffield United in the Cup. Late penalty by Rooney. Then we thought, okay, we start declining up again. Then we're going up and down, up and down, up and down. Where's it going to end? Where's it going to end? Then we come to the Europa League fixtures. David De Gea gets injured in training. Midtjylland win that game. Just like, oh my god, this is going to be a fucking nightmare for us. This is going to be an absolute fucking nightmare for us. Then going towards that end of the fixture, Memphis was coming to his own as he could. Because even though Memphis could do it really well in the league, he knows he could do it in Europe, and that just proves it. He could do it in Europe. That's why we did. But then we get you with Liverpool in the Europa League. Get out, and we lost out to them in the Europa League. Wow! And now they're in the Europa League final. Thank you very much. Then we start. Then we rebound after a derby. Then we rebound with Marcus Rashford. I completely out of the unknown. Rashford scores against Arsenal twice. Scores against Midtjylland on his proper debut twice. Scores against City, his first ever Manchester derby once. The only goal in the game. Thank you very much, Marcus. As well. I mean, he and Martial could be a lethal force if used correctly, but it isn't it? It's not used. They're not used properly. Then it all came crashing down towards the end of April, didn't it? It all came crashing down. Then coming towards May, we lose to West Ham. Our game's been abandoned. And now we need to hope that we win against Palace to win the FA Cup. Yay, that's real bonus, isn't it? Mere consolation, for fuck's sake. It's a mere consolation. A mere consolation, nothing else. We could have been in the Champions League, but no. LG had to screw it up, didn't he? The very man who actually got us back into the Champions League screws it up the next year. Well done. Absolutely well done, you fucking Dutch twat. I'm out of here before I actually lose my shit. I'll see you soon. And hopefully I'll do a live reaction on my Welsh Lad live channel. I'll leave a link in the description for the FA Cup final. I'll maybe be able to edit it out for the main channel because obviously being put down to 10-minute restriction. Thanks very much, YouTube community, you twats. And yeah, I'll see you soon. I better go before I actually lose my shit right now. Ta-ra!